for staying with us till the end. It's the curse of the Z last name, if you will, and going alphabetically by last name. Anyway, hi, I'm Elana Zach. I'm the head of newsletters at Politico, where I oversee the editorial strategy for our extensive newsletter portfolio. Prior to that, I was a senior editor at CNN Business for 5 years. And before that, I was an audience editor at the Wall Street Journal and Stat News. For more than 6 years, I have led the New York City chapter of ONA. We are ONA's largest chapter in the United States with more than 2,000 members. I have also judged the Online Journalism Awards multiple years in a row, have select programming for the convention, and also spoken at the National Convention. And being a part of ONA has been one of the most professionally rewarding aspects of my career and has inspired me to run for the board. I'm also running for the board because, as we've all mentioned, there's a lot of threats and concerns facing our industry, and I'm honestly worried about its future. If elected, there are two key ways I'd like to help ONA ensure that the digital journalism industry thrives and confronts many of the challenges already mentioned, like burnout, lack of diversity in newsrooms, and dwindling trust in the news. Working on the local level and in New York and at the Boston chapter, I've seen where support is needed most. These local chapters are where many journalists are first introduced to the ONA family and all the resources it offers. But communication between chapters isn't very robust. As we eventually get out of this pandemic and resume having local meetings, I think it's a great opportunity to revitalize that connection between local organizers and further build out that support. If elected to the board, I'd like to make the already existing Slack and Facebook groups for local more robust. Closer communication with and between our chapters means we can more easily find out success stories, what has worked for different chapters, and share our resources. If a chapter in LA has a great event, we should be able to reproduce it in another local chapter fairly easily, instead of just hearing about their great event. Another area where I'm very passionate about is thinking about our future leaders in this field. I teach at NYU and CUNY's Newmark School of Journalism, and I'm concerned that many of the students I teach will leave this field after a year or two, or not even enter it because they don't feel they belong. I think ONA has an opportunity to go beyond the HBCU Digital Media Fellows and the student newsroom and build a stronger community amongst universities. Building out more chapters at universities is a great way for journalism students to meet ONA and consider it throughout their entire career. It's also a way that we can help build out a pipeline of more diverse future hires. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to myself and the rest of this amazing panel of candidates. I hope you will vote for me, and also I will wish all of us could get on it, but I know that's not possible. But thank you. And thank you, Benet and Rubina and Megan and Diana and the @ONA sign for handling all this and organizing it.